Okay, here we are, back with our Aristo Spirits deck, and looks like we found a match. Crap, I was gonna change my sideboard right before this game. It'll be changed for the next game. I'm probably still gonna be doing a lot of budgeting since I do not have a lot of money to put into Magic right now. But, oh, crap. Accidental mulligan. Luckily, this is a really good hand, so it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't have a lot of money to put into Magic right now, so it's still going to be a pretty budgeted deck. Keep this, bottom of land, and Doom Traveler. Pass the turn. So, let's wait and see what our opponent's on. He's taking a long time to read Doomed Traveler. There probably won't be a new brew video for a little while. I just want to say this right now while we're waiting for our opponent to do anything. I have been looking at the new standard, but I honestly want to let myself get a little bit more into it before I start showing you guys what I've been thinking about. Or exact deck lists, I guess. I can tell you guys some of the decks I've been thinking about. I'm definitely really into the Blink deck right now. I think that's really cool with the Gear Hulks and the Gear Hulks and the Linvala at the top end. Then you have like Reflector Mage, Wall of Resurgence, and I've been playing around with whether or not to put Lantern Scout in. It's just a cool deck in general. Other than that, I haven't really thought about very much for it yet. I mean, there are the obvious ones: Vehicles, Artificers, and there's some of the more niche cards such as Aetherflux Reservoir, things like that. And all the new Planeswalkers seem really cool. I'm not as excited as I was for Eldritch Moon, but this definitely seems like an interesting set. I'm happy that a lot of the cards from Origins are going to be cheaper now. I've actually had the thought that okay, let's go to combat in just a second. I've had the thought that Painlands are going to be really nice to buy just after they go out of standard, because they're almost always used for this is a pretty good bet they're going to come back into standard at some point. So I've thought about just buying up a bunch of Painlands right as they go out and then selling them whenever they come back into standard. I don't know. It's just a silly idea that I had. I don't think it's I don't think it's the best advice. Anyway, our opponent has a Fertile Ground and a Sunken Hollow. I don't even know what that means in any way. You find the weirdest things on Constructed Open Play. Hopefully I'm not... There's another Fertile Ground. Hopefully I'm not still in Just for Fun from earlier when I was playing Commander. And gets 2 blue. Serum Visions. Yeah, just to reiterate, no clue what our opponent is on. It goes bottom, bottom. And Serum Visions again. Goes bottom, top. Okay. And there's a Shivan Reef for our opponent. I've just got no clue at this point. He's playing at least 4 colors. Perhaps 5. Why not play 5, you know? If you're already gonna play 4. Let's see. So how much would my Devouring Greed do right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I can sack Doom Traveler to my Cartel Aristocrat, so next turn it'll do 10. That's enough. We got there. We in this. That will... So he's on a clock. He's gonna be taking about 4 turn as of right now. And then, yeah, he's dead next turn if he doesn't have an answer. So, Devouring Greed. Very overlooked card. I don't know if I'd say it's good. So, blue, white. Got no clue what our opponent's on. This looks like some sort of budget 5-color mana base. Because he's a Wooburg plus 1. Narset Enlightened Master? What? Oh my god, this is like my favorite card of all time. Or at least one of them. I really like Narset in general. Just kind of cool. Anyway. End of his turn. Sacrifice my Doom Traveler. Get a 1/1. I don't know, give her pro white, I guess. to attacks. Get in for 4. And just turn 5 kill with Devouring Greed. That was an awful hand too. I'm surprised I got to this. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't speak too quickly. Maybe he has a shoal for me. He's gonna cast a free counter spell real quick. I'm pretty sure he's just dead right here. Yep, there we go. Okay, I will fix this for next game. I will fix this screwy sideboard. Oh, poor Narset. Let's see. Do I actually want to do that, or is that just funny to me? I don't know. He casts Narset not until turn 5, so this could be a legitimate thing. I could just cut out my aristocrats, because they're not really doing much in this matchup. I could cut 2 aristocrats. No, let's just cut all the aristocrats for infinite obliteration to see if I can just kill Narset, because I feel like that's his only creature if he's running it at all. Anyway, this is a really weird deck. I have not seen Narset in Modern ever. There's a reason for that. I'm not saying there isn't, but wow. So this is a pretty good looking hand. The temple is a little bit awkward. I guess I could be running like a fast land now that Kaladesh has come out. Wonder how much the white-black fast land is going to cost. Probably not that much. Fast lands are nice. Yeah, clearly one really nice way to upgrade this deck is to add fetches and shocks. Okay, so that's another Triplicate Spirits. So when I do get to cast my Devouring Greed, it's probably going to be lethal. So I'm not going to worry too much about speed of my other stuff, as much as making sure I actually get to 4 land by the time that I need it. He sends off his fetch. Hopefully this deck didn't just board in a bunch of counter spells that are going to completely keep me from casting my Devouring Greed. I'm not going to cast my Devouring Greed if it's iffy. I'm going to wait for him to tap out, and other than that I just have spirits to hit him with. This hand's a lot better because it does have the Zulaport Cutthroat for kind of inevitability other than that. Do I want another one? What? Am I on track to get it on turn 3? Because if I am, what? I can go Swamp, Cutthroat, Caves, Doomed Traveler. Then I have 4. Okay, I'm going to bottom this. I need to draw something else if I actually want to get it out by turn 3, so I might. The only reason I was considering keeping it there was that it's absolutely free after I get 2 Triplicate Spirits, and that's just amusing to me, but if I'm not getting up the first one on schedule, then I don't think I need to worry about the third one. Anyway, I'm thinking of starting buying up actual, like, good Modern lands. So our opponent is on the ramp strategy, because once you've bought them all, once you have all the Modern lands, you can build any Modern deck for pretty cheap. And I mean, there's still things like Snapcaster Mage and, you know, cards like that that are still going to be kind of restrictive. Snapcaster Mage, Goyf, Liliana of the Veil, that kind of thing. But once you have the lands, a lot of the decks can be made on a very good budget. Sorry, I just had some sort of alarm go off in the background. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional of me, I know. Forest and Plains. So he's getting up to Wooburg. Maybe he has something other than, maybe he's not just on the mono Narset plan. Because 5 colors is kind of weird. Okay. Okay. I have to do it. Like, I know this isn't probably the best competitive play. Sorry, I'm back. My dog was needing something. I'm gonna do it because, look, I gotta see. I gotta know, okay? Like, whether or not this is the best play, I have to know what is in this man's deck. I'm also kind of confident in my ability to win a game 3. And this isn't a league, so I don't have to worry about wrecking my wallet. Anyway, N-A... Narset Enlightened Master. There she is. Okay, let's see what's in this man's deck. So, Narset's... Oh my god, he just can't win now. Oh, I feel so bad for this man. So he's got some extra turns, some ultimatums, all the ultimatums, some planeswalkers. I could still lose to this Chandra, I guess. Extra turns, extra things. Omniscience. Okay, well, this man's deck's cool, I gotta say. But, sadly, I have to get rid of all the Narsets from it and make it a lot less good. He could still win. There are still ways that he could conceivably win. I could still lose to like a Nicol Belias or something if he draws it, I guess. But his deck is just so bad without Narset. Anyway, hopefully we top deck a land here. That'd be kind of nice, because I would like to keep my cards flowing. And I'd like to get my Devouring Greed on time, since it would be super embarrassing if I lost now after saying that I cannot lose. And, okay, he just concedes. Pretty fair of him. He didn't have the Nicol Belias in hand. That's just kind of unfortunate for my opponent. Yeah. Peace out. See you in the next video with a slightly better sideboard.